Hey guys, Coach Corsi here, California Philippines Bearcats. Hope you're doing great. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. We are moved out of our house on January 31st. We were scheduled to fly out on February 2nd, and due to travel restrictions, we were pushed back to February 14th. So we are now homeless. No, just kidding. We're staying with friends and traveling a little bit. We're in Arizona right now, headed to Jerome, Arizona and Sedona. Hang out there for a couple days, come back and hang out with friends, go see family, and then head out. So that's what's going on. Huge shout out to Jeff Bush, who contributed a significant amount of money to the Philippine Bearcats. Thank you, Jeff. God bless you. I cannot thank you enough. So I want to talk to you real quick about Nellie Riley. This is another John Wooden installment, and I don't know if you know who Nellie Riley is, but he was his wife for more than 50 years plus, and it says it was the greatest achievement of his life. So Nellie and John were childhood sweethearts. They actually met as freshmen at Martinsville High School that we've been talking about, and he just thought she was so cute right from the beginning. And so they got to know each other. He went to a carnival. He saw her again, and he was struck. He was love struck from the first moment. So Nellie felt the same way, even though they never really talked about it. She wanted to get to know him, and so she went out to the farm where he was. They were still on the farm at that time when he was a freshman, and they hadn't lost the farm yet. And he was working behind two mules in the farm in the dirt, all sweaty, and she convinced her friend Mary and her brother Jack to drive her out to the farm so that she could meet him and say hello to him. And so she was very bold, and so they drove out and started waving at John to come over, and John wouldn't come over. He saw them, and he just kept plowing the field and acted like they weren't even there, which was really surprising to them. So they drove off, and when the fall school season started, she came up to John and said, "John, why didn't you come by and say hi to me? How rude are you?" Nellie was very bold. He said to her, "I was so sweaty, I thought that if I came over that you'd make fun of me. And so I didn't come over for that reason." And so she said, Johnny, I would never, ever make fun of you, ever." And so that started a relationship, and they started walking to school, home from school together, holding hands. They became boyfriend and girlfriend in his mind, not in her mind, because they weren't going steady, because she was very popular and had a lot of friends. And so in her mind, you couldn't go steady. And if you remember Coach Curtis, he was very strict. During the season, he had a rule that you could not date during the season. And he had a 8 p.m. curfew for all his players. That was his two things, 8 p.m. curfew and you couldn't date. Well, according to John, most of the players broke the second rule. But for him, it was a lot tougher because he lived right next to Coach Curtis. So if he came over, he could see her whole house through his kitchen window. So they were very careful not to go in front of the kitchen window. Oh, John would. And stay away from that, and dating and seeing each other. And he said he never proposed to her. It was just a foregone conclusion that when they graduated from college, they were going to get married. So it wasn't even like he proposed to her. It was just, hey, when we graduate from college, we're going to get married. That's it. So it was interesting. During the basketball games, as we talked about, they were very packed. You couldn't get a seat. So the only way that she could get close to John to watch him play, or even get in the gym or be close where she could see him close up, was to join the band. So she was a cornetist, which I guess you play the cornet. I don't know exactly what that is, but she was the alleged cornetist, because everybody who's in the band said they really never thought she even played a note. So she was pretty much there just to get close to John. And this last part I love. It's really cute. They used to, before each game, and John Wooden said he did this his entire playing career and his entire coaching career. Just before the game started, in the last huddle, he would look at Nellie, and Nellie would give him a thumbs up, okay? And John would come back with a wink or a nod, like, I got this. And they did that every game, which I think is so, it's really cute. It really shows the love they have for each other. And it's interesting that they did that. And I'd like to go back and look at old footage, like full game footage, to see that before every game he looked up to her and he gave her a wink or a nod and she gave him a thumbs up. Really cool. I wanted to tell the story, even though it's all about John Wooden, but it's not as basketball related because I just think it's a tremendous love story. Thought it was great to see this great man, this great coach, this great man of God, and his great love story with Nellie Riley, who of course became Nellie Wooden and was with him his entire life. Financially, thank you for the support of this channel. We love you guys. We're so excited to shower our love and our joy and our happiness on the Philippines to whoever we meet, and just be really a light in the darkness. And so our prayers are with you guys daily. God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon. Oh, and I almost forgot. Go Bearcats! Hey guys, Coach Corsi here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like, and thanks for being a part of this vision for the future to impact our youth and the next generation. God bless you, and go Bearcats.